Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle, yet another extra puzzle, a supplementary video on the New York Times hard level for today. I have no idea if it's going to be easy or difficult. Normally they're pretty tricky, I must admit, so I shall just get straight on with it and not bother to explain the rules. If you want to see the rules, just watch any Guardian Sudoku from my videos. Okay, let's start with one. That's a nice place to start. I'm not going to start at the very beginning. That's a very good place to start. Oh dear, I hope I'm not in breach of copyright by saying such things. One blank blocking across here, one blocking across here. That leaves just a single square left to put a 1 here. What else am I seeing? 6s, 9s. Okay, 9 blocking down here, 9 blocking down here, and 9 blocking across gives us a 9 here. A bit of advanced thinking here. Not really advanced thinking. I mean, not advanced thinking. Thinking of a couple moves ahead. So 4 blocking across here means that 4 is somewhere in here, right? So no 4 here, no 4 here, no 4 up here. So that's got to be a 4 there. I notice the 2 is blocking here, so 2 is going to be somewhere here as well, if that's going to help us in any way. 2's not yet. Okay. What else is missing? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6, 7, and 8. 8 has got to be here or here. It's not here, of course. 6. What's happening up here? 6 is 6. Seeing some nice kind of how to explain it, kind of lines, if you prefer, columns and rows where I'm being limited to just a couple of digits, but so paired candidates, but I'm not going to write them in just yet, but I am seeing some, so that's useful. Might be a slow one today. As I say, seeing lots of places where I'm limiting myself to a pair, but not enough to give me the actual placement of a digit. Where should I be looking? Maybe down here. 3 and 5. 3, 5, and 9 can't be in these 3 squares, so we've got 3, 5, and 9 in these squares. No 9 here, so 9 is up here. Alright, we can see that. 3, 5 is along here already, so 9, 3, and 5. So if we can remember 9, 3, and 5, we'll see what's left down here. That might help us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6, 7, and 8 is it? So 6 down here. 6 blocking, 6, 6. Nope. 8's going to be down here. 8's blocking. That's not going to give us anything. 7's nope. It's not going to give us anything. So although we found some numbers where they're likely to go, it doesn't give us a final placement. Okay. I have a feeling it's going to be a tough one again, so I shall resort to using candidates. I say resort to, you know, I've got nothing against them. Candidates are here to help, and so I should be putting them in, right? So let's see. So first up I mentioned, so 8's got to be here and here. 3's blocking up here, 3's blocking up here, 3's blocking here. That's a pair of 3's there. 6 across here, 6 across here gives us a pair of 6's in those squares there. 6 across here and 6 down here is 6 in these two squares, and 6 down here and 6 down here, of course, gives us 6's like that. In fact, that has to be a 6, doesn't it? Because I said 9, 3, and 5 have to be in these three squares. So in fact, we can actually place that 6 right now. Okay. And this has to be 7 and 8. Okay. Should we find the missing numbers here then? So we are missing 2 and 4 along here. So we'll put in candidates 2 and 4. I know 2 is in this 3 and 2 is in this 3, but no help. No help from above. Not that I ever ask for help from above, because I don't believe in such things. But anyway, 5 blocking down here, 5 blocking here, 5 across here, gives a pair of 5's there. 8's blocking across here, gives us 8's in those two squares there. 2 blocking down here, 2 blocking up here, means 2's are there. One's blocking up here and one's blocking up here. Gives a pair of 1 candidates there. One blocking here, 1 blocking here. Ah, that's good. That gives us 1's there. Oh, it doesn't help us tremendously. 6 blocking down here, 6 blocking down here. That's going to give us a pair of 6's here. 3 blocking down here, 3 here. So that's a pair of 3's in those two squares. I hope you're not in a hurry today. I'm not, and I feel like I'm going to savour this one. It's not an excuse for doing it slowly. I just I'm not in the mood to rush anyway, and this is not a game that you ought to rush always. So let's not rush, shall we? Okay, I know that 2's are going to appear here, and 2's are going to appear here. They're not pairs. But I do know that they're going to appear in any of those locations. I'm going to put them in just to help me, to remind me along here. Missing numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 and 6. Okay, 6 has got to. 6 is blocked from being here, so 6 will have to be here now, because this is excluded. It's 5 and 1, so that can't be a 6, right? 6 has to be here now. 6 is definitely in this group here. So now we can find the missing number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have a 7, so the 7 goes here, and when we come back down we see that's an 8 now, and that's a 7. Slowly but surely. 8 blocking up here, 8 blocking up here will give us a pair of 8's there. I remember 9's are a pair here now, aren't they? There's 9 blocks here, like so. Missing numbers are what? 3 and 5, but that's not really going to do anything for us just yet. Oh, of course, missing number here is a 7, isn't it? We've got everything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 9. 7 is our missing number here. I can see a pair of 9s. 9 blocking up here, 9 blocking up here, and 9 blocking here. Will give us 9s in those squares there. Still, that's not going to do a lot. I think I'm getting very close to having to fill in the rest of the candidates. I try and push that bit off as long as possible. Now, I love using candidates. I think it's the right thing to do in difficult puzzles, unless you are, religiously against it, or you want to make life really tough for yourself, make the puzzle even more difficult than it already is. That's okay, it's your prerogative, go ahead with it. But I tend to use them, but I try to just stick to the pairs for as long as possible, because they are what really help us out a lot. But there comes a point at which pairs are not enough, so we need apples too. So I shall just fill in the other candidates, I think. So missing here are what? 3 and 5 down here, so I shall fill those in. Start here because there seem to be more candidates. Let's try this one. 1, 2, 3 blocking here, but that's it. So 3s are along here. 4, 5. Where's the 5? No 5 yet. So 5s can go anywhere. 6, 7, 8 we have already. 9 across here. Is that it? Yes. And so 9s go like this. Okay. 1, 2, 3 blocking across the middle only. So that gives us, oops, strange looking 3s. Like so. 4 blocking here up the central column. Is that it? No. 4 blocking here, 4 blocking here, sorry. Limiting us to 4 in these 3 squares. 5 across the middle row, and that's it. So 5 like this. 6 we have already. 7 limited to the right hand column also. 8 we have already. 9 is blocked along this row, and that's it. So, okay, we've got quite a few candidates to look at. See if we can make any progress. Initial progress here. No, not giving me anything really. So I shall move along. Move along, buddy. Move along, buddy. Let's just start here, shall we? So 1 we've got already. 2 is there. 3, 4 is limited to a pair here and here. 5 we have already. 6. Where are those 6s? None? None. Okay, 7's blocking down here, and that's it. I do believe. Um, 8's down the central column here, and that's it. Okay. Right, up here, 1 blocking up here, 1 blocking here, so One's available there. 2 across the bottom row here, and that's it. So 2s are like this. 3s, we have 4s blocking up here, and that's your lot. 5, 6, we have 7 blocking up this column, and that's it. 7, 8, 9 we have already. Oh, but we did get a single 4. Okay, that's good. So we have a 4 here, so that means that must be a 2. So let's get rid of the 4 down here and the 2 down here, the 2 down here as well, giving us a pair of 8, 6, 8, 6. We can put in this 4 now. Okay, and let's get rid of the candidates up here. So 4 and 2 are gone now, which will leave us with 6 and 7, 6 and 7, 5, 1, 5, 1. That matches. Get rid of candidate 2 here. And let's see, 3, 7, 1, 6, 7, 1, 3, 7, 1, 6, 2, 6. Yeah, looks like it matches okay. 6, 7, 6, 7. Look, I just realized. So that's got to be a 2. Okay. So now we are left with 8, 6 pair there. Okay, that's more like it. Okay, feel free to grab a coffee or something. This, as I said, I'm not hurrying today's puzzle. I'm in the mood to savor it. Where should I go next? I have no idea where I was going, but I think I may have been looking along here or here. Does it matter? No. Well, this has more placement, so maybe I should look here. Okay, 1 blocking here, so 1s are available here. 2s, no, can't tell anything about 2. 3s we have already. 4s block across here, but that's all we know. 5, 6, 7 blocks across here, and that's all we know. 8, 9 we have already. 8, 2, 1, 8, 2, 1, 5, 1, 5, 3, 2. Okay. Okay, I think that's right. I don't see anything out of place there, so looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 5 we don't have yet. 5 is blocked here, and that's it. 6 we have already. 7 we don't know anything about. Remember though, it can't come in either of these 2 squares because these are limited to 2 and 4 only. Okay, 8 can go anywhere also. Now, has that helped us? Oh, well, I don't see anything there. That's really helpful. So I should just finish off with the candidates now. So 1 blocking up here. It's going to give us 1s in these locations here. 2 across the top and 2 across here gives a pair of 2s. Aha. Aha. Pair of 2s here, pair of 2s here. Okay, that means in this block here, 2 will be in this square here. Is everybody okay about that? 2 blocking here, 2 blocking here, so there's no 2 in this location here. 2 is limited to these 2 squares. Actually, that's a 2 as well, isn't it? No, I just realised. That's also a 2 now. 2 is limited to these 2 squares here, not here, right? So that means that 2 will have to be there, like so. And so now, that's good. So that's going to give us more information. So now we see 8, 1, 8, 1. That can't be a 1, can it? That's got to be a 5. That's got to be a 1. Okay. And now we know 5 is blocking across here. That's our 5. That's our 2. Let's get rid of these candidates before they confuse me. Let's get rid of the 5s here. And over here, 8181, and also get rid of candidate 2 here. And candidate 1, remember, because we've got 8181, so this will leave us with 7474 here, and that's right, because that's all that's left in that row. 86 here, 76 here, 86876, 61, okay, looking good. Over here now, 3, 5, there's a 9 here, which I believe, okay, so we're limited to 9 here and here, here and here, 9 blocks here, so this has to be a 9. I'm overwriting an 8 from a pair, so that's got to be an 8 in there, and that's good, because that's going to give us that. Actually, that number there could finish the puzzle for us. I've seen a lot going on up here, and I think that's going to be enough to finish the puzzle. Okay, so this is a 5, this has to be a 3 now, of course. So back up here now, 1 or 9, this is clearly a 1 now. And 9 across here, that's not a 9 now, is it? That's a 9 here now. Also, okay, let me show you what I was thinking. So 8 blocks here, 8 blocks here. So 8 has to be a pair here or here. So these ones cannot exist now. Okay, so 8 is limited to these 2 squares. 8 is also limited to these 2 squares. So this must be an 8. Can't be anything else. And so that's great, because this is 8 or 6 here. So that is now a 6. That has to be an 8 now. There's only one space we can put an 8 here, 8 blocks here, so this is the 8, and this is a 7, this has to be a 6 of course. Up here, that 6 can't stand, so that's a 6 now. Right, looking very good, very strong now. What did I have to get rid of here? No 3s here now, that leaves us with 9 and 5 here. So 9 and 5 here, we can get rid of the 5s. And what else? Something else we can get rid of. Oh, the 8s. Okay. No 6 here now, so clearly that's our 7. No, that's 7 or 3, so that's a 3 now. Get rid of that 3. And also get rid of, oh sorry, this is now a 6, right, because I overwrote a 6 here. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 5, isn't it? We haven't got 5 yet. 5 blocks up here, 5 blocks up here. We know this is limited to 2 or 8, so that's our 5. This is the only place left now we can put a 1, so put that there. 1 blocks here, 1 blocks here. That's our 1, that's our 3, and that's our 7. Okay, so we'll block 7 here, and we'll take away 9 here, and that leaves us with just a 4. There's a lot of candidates to remove up here. I'm just wondering if I can do it without crossing them all out. Can we just get on and do the other? I'll come back to this later. I can't be bothered to cross them out. There are just too many of them. I think I might be able to do it without. So what's missing here? 1, 2, 3, so 4 is missing. 4 blocks here. So that's our 4. 5, 6, 7 is the other number that's missing here. So 7 goes there. 7 blocks here. 7 blocks up here. So that's our 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5 along here now. Okay. 1, 2. That's a 3. As I said, I'm do it without crossing those things out. This is now a 9, of course. And this is a 3. Down here, this is a 9. And this is a 5. Okay. Back over here now. What we've got, we must have one of these. There are 1. So that's our 1. That's our 8. Back up here. That's not an 8 now. That has to be a 2. There has to be an 8. Our 2 we can bring down here. That's got to be a 4. That's a 2. The 4 we bring back up. And that's a 7. That's a 4. And that's your lot. I think I'm going to have to invest in a new pen. Seems to be running out of blue ink. So thank you very much for joining me. Please subscribe to the channel. I enjoyed that. I like that puzzle. Initially I thought it might need some special Sudoku techniques, but it didn't really. Just general stuff. Hope you enjoyed it. Please join me again for another puzzle of The Guardian or some other newspaper puzzle anytime. Bye bye.